Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius September 8, 2022. The coming weeks bring more protective energy to your love life, with Venus moving into your solar 4th house for a stay until the 29th. You can also have a natural drive to experience more harmony, comfort, beauty, and balance in your home environment and family life. Safety, comfort, and familiarity become especially important to you, influencing not only your love life but also your spending habits and leisure pursuits. Intimacy and trust are more appealing than newness or change in these areas. If you need to repair or refresh relations with family, it's an excellent time for doing so. However, you may also be rather sensitive to your environment and inclined to sweep problems under the carpet to keep the peace. A gorgeous new trend is upon you starting today. This is because sweet Venus, our goddess planet of romance, beauty, and pleasure, will spin onward into the flowering fields of Virgo. This is also known as your solar 4th house of home, family, and domesticity, which means that you could have much more pleasure and relaxation at home with your favorite people. Plan a dinner party, update your decor, and find time for some TLC beneath the sheets. If single, be sure to transform your living space into a sanctuary that promotes romance and magic. How can you instill order into your life? Committing to your work-life balance may pose some initial stress as Venus enters Virgo. Sweet Venus in Virgo wants to do as much as possible, but this can overextend your capabilities to maintain a work-life balance. It might be time to go back to the basics throughout this transit. Start with decluttering your private and social life. You could throw out unnecessary items, start a new regime, and focus on a healthier diet. Having healthy and productive habits in your personal life can translate to your professional life. What makes today's friendly aspect between the Sun on the home and the Moon as it makes its monthly visit to your financial sector important is that it is later in the week that they will clash as a full moon. This is something that can fuel your financial confidence, instincts, and imagination, and especially when it comes to financial matters on the home front. Part of your nature is to see both sides of an issue. Another part of your nature is to be blind to the issue altogether because you have overextended yourself. In other words, the real issue can sometimes get lost in the many perspectives you are able to see. This is why routine is so vital to your sign, routine in the most basic sense. Try to strengthen your routine by exercising every day and planning your meals ahead of time. Spontaneity should fall within structure. If today's vibrations don't help you a lot to control things, they won't put a brake on you either. So, you are alone in managing today. Take advantage of this because the field is open. But don't be impatient or overly excited. Take time to think. This is the moment to realize that happiness isn't a goal in life but a means. Meditate on this and you will avoid running around uselessly. The Moon is making its ordinary monthly visit to your financial sector but with a lot more support this time. It is a friendly aspect to the Sun and to planets in an intuitive and imaginative part of your chart that is helping to fuel your financial confidence, instincts, and imagination, and especially when it comes to financial matters on the home front. It helps that it comes just as Venus, the planet of money, is spending her first full day in your home and family sector. While the Moon left your relationship sector and Venus, the planet of love, left your communication sector yesterday. A friendly aspect before they parted will have a lasting legacy. With no planetary activity in your relationship sector, this has left you more emotionally engaged and better able to keep the communication lines open. Our eyes in the sky. The Capricorn Moon has a rocky journey this morning, forming squares with Jupiter and Mercury. People are likely to be more self-absorbed than usual, and it might be difficult to find comfort when needed. The Moon can bring deep thoughts to the forefront of the mind. Unfortunately, you aren't immune to this, and you might find your mind swimming in some gloomy waters. Jupiter only increases this. When Jupiter enters the mix, you could feel anxiety around your responsibilities and your ability to accomplish your goals. If you let it, self-doubt could get the better of you. The vibe is heavy, and we might find that the people we encounter are in bad moods as well. It will help to remember that we're all attempting to navigate this energy, so try to lead by example and be kind to others. Mercury can offer some relief if we can find a way to lean into our optimism, especially when it comes to dreams and fantasies. The moon trines Uranus this morning, putting us in touch with our individuality and need for personal freedom. Be sure to honor your truest and freest self. This energy allows you to grow and become the person you want to be. Trust the process as you transform and change with the lunar energy. As nightfall nears, the moon calms down, giving us plenty of energy to work toward our dreams. However, a square with Chiron could make it difficult for you to find balance, and you might have trouble falling asleep. Don't be afraid to give yourself a break. In the pre-dawn hours, the Capricorn moon trines Uranus in Taurus, provoking excitement. This electric influence arouses our interest in the serendipitous and strange. As many of us will be asleep at this hour, our dreams may be filled with inspirational ideas. We might even receive the blueprint for an innovative plan that we can put into practice upon waking. Many of the world's so-called geniuses have claimed to have obtained their most profound ideas through dreams. Tonight may offer us our own eureka moment. Around dawn, Ceres opposes Saturn in Aquarius, making it difficult to offer or receive support. Ceres in Leo wishes to pamper and praise the inner child. It nurtures by bolstering our self-esteem. Saturn, on the other hand, is a stricter taskmaster. It is not the kind to hand out participation trophies. It wants us to work for our medals. As these two objects oppose, we become unsure of ourselves. Try to have practical expectations to avoid becoming disheartened. A balance must be struck between maturity and warmth. Allowing ourselves to be vulnerable will help us achieve an anchoring kind of inner strength. The moon's aspect with Neptune allows our hearts to be filled with warmth and pride, so don't be afraid to give and receive love over the next few weeks. The Pluto energy allows us to see people's true intentions, which could be disappointing or maddening. There could be some conflict. Trust your intuition so you can understand the true motives of others. The energy could threaten to throw off your chill vibe, so avoid petty gossip and try not to let mental chatter pull you away from a good thing. With all the day's frenetic energy, it would be a good idea to treat yourself to some delicious food and perhaps a nice bubble bath tonight.